Hey everyone, this is Shawn from the Project J, and this is my sister.
Hi,
Who are you?
Charmaine.
Oh, Shawn.
Yes.
And we've been siblings for how long?
Let's not get there.
Yeah, let's not go there.
Yeah.
As long as she's been alive,
Yeah.
so we don't.
I'm
have
younger.
Yeah, just in case there was any
Confusion.
issue. But welcome to our sibling/family edition of the Love series that we're doing in conjunction with Valentine's Day. What we're going to do is we have this box full of questions. We're going to pick them out at random and let's see which questions you guys have asked that we'll answer.
Let's go.
You can read it out.
Okay. Who is the bigger eater? Deep.
Tough
deep,
one.
Deep question.
But I think the answer is not her.
Probably not
Yeah,
me,
probably not you.
but we'll never be like 100% certain. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but of course, there are times where you need to take a risk.
Probably not me.
For a long one. If it was up to us, would you have wanted an elder sister/brother or younger sister/brother, and why?
Actually, I like this dynamic. I don't know. It's all I've ever known, but
Yeah, like how to compare, right? Like
it's hard to say. But then, like, to be honest, I've seen like my friends with older sisters. It's not. I don't know. It's not always. I don't know. Maybe older sisters can be a bit more bossy. I don't know. But
Maybe,
older brothers
yeah.
are a bit more chill. I mean, that works for us lah. But
Yeah.
some older sisters are nice.
Yeah.
You know.
I like this dynamic as well. I'm not trying to be PC, but honestly, I like this dynamic because, like, as she has mentioned, I'm really chill, and like a lot of the planning stuff, she does it, which is great. If she was a guy,
No one would do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing will get done.
maybe my mom would do everything.
What if like an older sister for you? Have you thought about that?
An older sister
Or older brother?
Nah, I like being the oldest. I'd rather not. I'd rather not be bossed around. Honestly,
You like the responsibility?
I'm okay with the responsibility.
What do you all do as a family all the time?
As a family,
I think it's changed, right? Like now that we're older, the season is different. Like we're working and stuff, so it really depends on when you're talking about. So when we were younger, what do we do? Car rides,
yeah, we would. Yeah, we love car
Family
rides.
dinners?
Family
family
dinners. Well, now we eat a lot together. I guess
now also family
we
dinner.
talk a lot.
Oh, board games now. Wait,
Yeah,
but not
board
with mommy and
games.
daddy.
Yeah,
Not
I mean
with
they join us sometimes.
Watching.
They watch us play
Yeah.
board games sometimes. Who is more likely to prank the other? It might
1, 2,
be
3. Yeah. I wanted to go 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Me.
You. Yeah, I was gonna
Yes.
say him. Yes.
1, 2, 3. Me.
Who is more likely to end up falling into a hole in the ground? Oh, me.
Why?
It has happened.
Oh, yeah. This has happened like more than
Yeah.
once.
No lah.
No?
Has it?
Okay, tell us what
Have I
happened?
forgotten? I decided one day that it would have been a good idea to walk with my eyes closed.
Stop it. Get some help.
And then I fell
Fantastic
into
idea.
a drain. And then I was like, oh, how did it happen, right?
Yeah.
Because why would it happen when you close your eyes and walk?
Yeah.
So-
what are the chances of that happening?
Probably me. A big bruise. Yeah.
Yeah. Each other's favorite hobby growing up.
Music.
Yeah, no, I
things.
think we're supposed to guess each other's.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Is
yeah.
it?
Yeah. So like,
Okay.
my guess for you would be music things.
Hey,
Yeah.
cheating.
And then
I think for you it's also music things. Who is more clumsy?
it's like these questions are like overlapping and
Who
then
is asking these questions?
And
Who is it?
basically the one falling into holes in the ground
Well,
more.
yeah. Okay.
I think that would be
Let's
the
move
answer.
on from those things.
Let's move on.
All right, guys.
Let's talk about how clumsy you are.
Yeah.
One thing the other person can't live without, right?
One eternity later.
My turn, right?
Oh, your turn to take.
It's not my turn, ah.
Oh yeah, take.
I want.
Take.
Yeah. Okay. One embarrassing moment of each other.
Hmm.
You cannot use what has been said.
Oh, falling into holes.
We're over it. It's an old joke. Get
She
over
fell
it.
into a hole once. Did you know that? I think it's a bit hard to guess for each other, right? What do you think? I think I can just tell.
I really don't
I think I
know.
can just tell for me, not
Okay,
for you.
okay,
right?
go,
Yeah, I think
go.
mine is once I was in school.
Farted. Oh no, I know. No, I know.
You know?
I know yours.
Okay,
I think
go.
I know. Okay,
Yeah,
I
tell,
guess. Okay.
try.
he was trying to say hi to his friend, and then he turned around, he bumped into a... No, his friend walked into a post, and then he was saying bye, and then he turned around and he bumped into a post himself. Am I right?
Almost.
Ah.
I was laughing at a friend who just bumped into a post.
That's what I said.
And then, no,
Like-
you said, I was trying to say hi.
Oh no, then I said, no, your friend just bumped into a post.
Oh,
And
okay,
then-
okay, yeah. And then I, laughing at him,
turned around and bumped
turned
into a
around
post.
and bumped into one myself. And the one that I bumped into was like a big pillar, like this big. So it was right in front of the canteen. So like literally everyone
very
saw.
cool.
Yeah, and you know how loudly I can be and laugh.
Yes.
Yeah. So everyone saw me laughing at that guy. Everyone saw me bumping into that huge pillar.
My most embarrassing moment is, and I was really young, and then I got down the bus and wanted to hold my mom's hand, and then I was holding someone's hand, and then I was like, hey, why is it so rough? It doesn't feel like my mom's hand. And I look up, there was an old man. Yeah. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Oh, okay. This is a good one.
Okay, yeah.
How do you honor God in your family? I think one way we honor God is definitely to honor people and to honor our family
say
members.
that.
So,
I was gonna say that.
yeah, took it. And like honoring our parents is an obvious one. And what does honor mean? Honor just to me means giving value to someone. So if let's say my dad has an opinion, even if I don't agree with it, which is often, I just say, you know, I'll obviously listen,
Like respectfully.
respectfully acknowledge it, like I hear you, but then, you know, it's fine to disagree. So I say, you know, I disagree and this is my view. Yeah. So I think that's, especially within a family, there's a lot of times where disagreements can happen.
Yeah.
And I think honoring them in such moments is like one of the most difficult things.
For you?
Well,
Yes, actually.
yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
But and then honoring them enough to even give your own view, because I feel like it's a way I respect you as a family member if there's a mutual sharing of hearts. You know what I mean?
Or like if you didn't care, you wouldn't share.
Yeah, if like I was indifferent about
Rhymes.
what you think. Oh, that super rhymes. That's awesome.
If you-
Caring is sharing. Wait, sharing
If you
is
didn't
caring.
care, you wouldn't share.
Yeah, yeah.
They're right.
That's right. And so, like, I think hearing one another out is a great way to honor one another. And of course, not just for the sake of, oh, I hear you, and then that's it, you know. But let's have a conversation, let's have a discussion. And that's where I think fruitful things can come out of that. So I think that's one way I would say we could
can
honor
honor
God
God.
through honoring people, you know, communication.
I guess I'll add on to that because I also wanted to say that I think the best way to honor God is to honor each other in the family, and I think it will just show,
Copycat.
you know, yeah, kiss the rat.
Kiss the rat. Okay, yeah.
Oh, so it will just show in the end.
Yeah.
Not the sharing of opinions, respecting each other. Also, like expectations. I think, and the way you communicate it across.
100%.
I mean, you could be really upset. Like, I mean, there were times when I was not happy with certain things that he did, or mommy did, or daddy did. But the way that it was brought across, I tried to bring it across was as tactfully and as timely as possible.
Yeah.
And even though it may not have been perfect, I think that the effort shows.
Yeah.
And I think that that's how you honor God, as you honor each other, and it helps the relationship and the bond of the family as well.
Yeah.
And then you understand each other better.
Yeah.
You manage your expectations better.
Yeah.
Now, yeah lah.
So it's not just the fact that you communicate, right? It's the manner in which you communicate.
Definitely. Actually,
So
I think that
maybe even more so.
yes,
right?
correct. It's
So
not
not
better
communicating
not to
is
communicate.
bad.
Right? Imagine like yelling and then like being so upset and just flipping
yeah,
table.
yeah.
I think
that,
it's
that wouldn't
better.
be honoring. Yeah.
would not.
So definitely the tone of which you speak, and which actually comes from the heart. Because if your heart posture is that of resentment or anger, then naturally the tone comes out resentment, anger. The other
Yeah.
guy feels it. But if the posture of the heart starts off with love, then naturally, even though you're speaking something difficult, like this choice you're making is really bad, you
Or
do
I'm
it.
really disappointed or
Yeah,
something,
correct.
right? Yeah.
You do it in love. You would
Yeah.
do it with a tone that the other person receives as, oh, this guy actually cares.
Yeah.
This guy,
Yeah,
my
he's,
son,
he's
or
not
my
just saying
sibling.
me, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
How do I become friends with my sibling? That's a really good question, actually. I think first it's good to define.
What
The
friends?
difference, yeah,
What a
because-
friend is?
Yeah,
I know.
yeah. Go ahead. What's
Friends are people you choose and like Whereas I
Choose
don't,
and like.
yeah, because I don't get to choose you as my sibling, right?
Yeah, that's true.
You are going to be my sibling, but we can have a bad
Regardless.
relationship, and I don't like you, but you're still my sibling.
Mm-hmm.
But friends, okay, you probably have to like. I wouldn't say you must like, but maybe to a certain extent, you gotta like the person. If not, why is that person your friend? Then you need to
To some
rethink
extent, like
your,
yeah.
you know, your decision
Your
making
filter.
and your choices. Like, why is
right.
that person still your friend? I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But how? I would say maybe
How we become friends.
okay, make an effort to be interested in the other person.
Yeah.
We so happen to have similar interests.
That helps a lot.
So that helps. But even if you didn't, I would think that you could still care about like, hey, what's up?
Definitely,
How are
yeah.
you? How are you? Like
How
seriously.
are you? Yeah, like
How's
how
your
is your
heart
heart doing? Yeah,
condition?
exactly.
And I think usually it will be reciprocated. Usually.
Yeah, but then usually, but not all the time.
Yeah.
So in
Usually.
times where that doesn't happen,
Disclaimer.
there usually needs to be a period of perseverance on your part. Unfortunately, if you're the one that wants to make
Yep.
friends, lah, obviously,
Yep.
there usually is a certain threshold that needs to be crossed.
Mm-hmm.
After which, friendship becomes more organic. But
Mm.
until you reach that threshold, it could be quite an uphill climb at
Yep.
times, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
So also be aware if your sibling is making an effort to get to know you, and don't be cold.
How to start getting close to a sibling whom you were never close with growing up?
Wow.
Just some context, we have always been quite close. So we don't speak from a place of like having experienced distance and then reconciliation
Yep,
kind of
yep.
thing. I think there's an aspect of trying to get over that whole stigma-ish thing that, you know, siblings, once they are kind of
Not close.
distance, they can't like
Be
be
close.
as close as like BFF kind of thing. I think there is a certain narrative that says that. I think choosing to not believe that is the first thing, because otherwise you're going to go in always
Change your
thinking
mindset,
yeah,
yeah.
correct. You always be thinking like we're never going to be best friends kind of thing. Yeah.
How do I evangelize to my family members who are non-believers? I think I've only had one experience. I didn't really evangelize, but an uncle started attending church after seeing how the relationship that we have with one another and with the family. So from that, it is a testimony in itself. We didn't really have to say anything. Nobody said anything. I mean, there was always invitations to church. That was always open, but him on his own volition decided to attend church and decided to accept Christ. So I think really it's as simple as being a good testimony.
Yeah.
As
Through
good as you
your
can,
life.
as good as you can. I mean, yeah, we're all imperfect individuals, but
Yeah.
people can see your authenticity and the genuine interest we have in one another, the genuine love that we have for one another.
What do you talk about during family dinners? Wait, are family dinners important?
Yes.
Meals are a good time to share and talk. Interestingly, the Hebrew word for table is the same Hebrew word for reconciliation. So
Wow.
why did Jesus always eat with sinners? Because we are all in the ministry of reconciliation, right? That's what the Bible told us, and that's why a lot of reconciliations happen over meals, happen over the table, and that I think that's really important. Okay, so but what do we talk about? Eager for the next question.
What do we talk about? I think
life.
Yeah, people just share like one thing that we do is that we make sure we are all listening to whoever's talking. Yeah, so not talking very practical stuff. Don't talk over one another. Don't interrupt each other. Listen. Very basic lah, but it doesn't always happen. So I think that's very important.
Yeah, just honoring, right?
Yeah, honoring again. Yeah. So also, what do we talk about? Anything interesting that happened? Oh, you know, my work. I mean, sometimes complaints, sometimes bad things, sometimes good things, sometimes funny things, sometimes something interesting thing that happened. You know.
And in our family personally, like this is not for every family,
Yeah.
but we have this thing where we are accountable to one another for what scriptures we've been reading, what we've been learning from the Word, what we're learning from the Lord. So
Text in group chat.
we text in a group chat. Oh, today I'm reading this. These are my takeaways. That kind of thing. Of course, we do miss days lah. Not everyone does it every day.
Yeah.
But it's something good to have and implement if it's something that
It's a good
if
idea,
your
yeah.
family is a family of believers. But if not, even if it's just you or just with a sibling, it's great.
Good
anyway.
enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Have you ever
Wow.
felt like you were in a competition with each other? Yes.
I would
I open
say
more.
yes. I think
Questions
you
today.
open more questions.
I win.
Okay lah, you win lah. You win lah. But I feel like I don't
You don't feel?
as competitive towards you as much. Maybe because being older, I've like already won a lot of competitively, I'm already ahead.
Okay. All right. Okay.
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 But
Alright,
I would
okay.
think for you, being the younger person, there's usually a sense of comparison.
Yes. You say first. You say first.
There's usually a sense of comparison, right? Where you're like, hey, how come Koko got this, can do this, can go out late, or blah blah.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
I want to say because
Go ahead.
you were there first and you were doing like all these things first. Like you
Yeah.
took PSLE first, you took O levels first. So there was already like some sort of benchmark. So
Yeah.
I felt that, but I mean not for academic studies. Like I didn't feel that way. With regard like the competition, I didn't feel competitive towards him in an academic kind of sense.
Yeah.
But maybe I don't know, other more subtle things, I guess.
Yeah, like freedoms, right?
Freedom, yeah, or like
privileges. Yeah.
in church, I was always known as Shawn's sister, that kind of thing.
How
But
did that-
it wouldn't be a competition, but it didn't make me feel like I want to
Like
be my own
less.
person. Yeah, like I want to
Right,
be
right.
like, why am I always in his shadow kind of thing.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
that is probably it.
And
so,
how did you did you overcome it, and how did you overcome that? Or are you still in the process of overcoming that?
No, I'm okay already. It's been a while, yeah.
Okay.
But I think it lasted for maybe a few years. I think it's like adolescence and your puberty growing up. But after that, coming to find my own identity and making my own circle of friends and not relying on. And then I
Like
I
me
could
to make
go home by
connections.
myself also. I
Oh,
didn't have
wow,
to
that's a big
follow.
one.
I didn't have to follow him home.
Yeah.
So, as you grow up, things will get better. It's
Yeah.
not so bad. Yeah.
Because
It
of the
seems-
way your mind changes and your
yeah,
heart
yeah. I
changes.
mean, you have to keep wanting to improve also. Like, I hope to get yourself out of there as well. Not just
That
like
competitive
stay,
mindset, right?
Yeah. And know that it's something wrong, that you shouldn't be really thinking this way.
Right.
Then sooner or later, you will change your thoughts. And then sooner or later, you get better.
So now, do you feel like you are kind of like not any less kind of thing?
I think in some ways, I'm still struggling.
Okay.
Like, certain aspects. But then, like 80% I'm fine.
Okay.
But certain things I still struggle with. Yeah, as we all do throughout life.
Indeed.
With things
Yeah.
in life.
I struggle with things too.
Yes.
You're not alone.
Thank you.
I think I struggle with more things than you.
Oh, win no? You
Yeah.
win no?
How many you struggle with? Huh? That's all the time we have. Thank you guys so much for watching. I
Thank
hope you
you.
enjoyed our answers. I hope you at least were entertained and at best picked up something good for your own family and sibling situation. So thank you for watching the Love series. See you guys.
Bye.